How is it going, guys? My name is Onesie and welcome back to episode 9 of my Pokemon Moemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke series. And in today's episode, I pretty much have to explain a couple of things, but before we do that, I'm just going to heal up. But a lot of this episode is going to pretty much be an update video. I know I thought that it would be a better idea for me to play the game alongside just talking about my life at the same time. So I'm going to try this out and see how it works. If it doesn't work, I'll probably not use it, but hey ho. Yeah, basically, I'll look into Wally. Let's just deal with him first. What was my voice for a Wally? God, what was my voice, Wally? It's been like over a week since I recorded one of these. I really don't know. Hang on, Wally, what was your voice? Let me have a think. Uncle, please. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had an interruption, but yeah. I want to challenge the gym and see how much better I've become. Please? May I? Please?
Now hold on, Wally. Since you started living with Pokemon, you have grown quite a lot stronger. But don't you think you're pushing it to suddenly challenge a gym?
I'm not pushing it. If I combine forces with Ralts, we can beat anyone. Oh, hi, Onesie. I've gotten a lot stronger since we met. Onesie, I want you and my uncle to understand that. Onesie, please will you have a battle with me? Onesie, thank you. Here I come. Sorry, it's just I had to do his voice because, I don't know, but a lot of this is an update video because, well, my life hasn't been the greatest over the past, like, 3 weeks or so. It's honestly been really, really difficult because, well, I'll get into it later on in the video, but obviously I know that there's going to be a bit of dialogue coming up now, and when we get to the grindy parts, I think I'll talk about it then, but I'll do a bit of narration for now. You know what I mean? Uncle, I'll go back to Verdant Turf. Onesie, thank you. Being a trainer is tough, isn't it? It's not enough just to have Pokemon and make them battle. That isn't what being a real trainer is about.
There's Wally, there's no need to be so down on yourself. Why, what's keeping you from becoming stronger and stronger? Come on, let's go home. Everyone's waiting for you.
And then he comes back to have a word with us.
Onesie, it just dawned upon me that you must be the trainer who kept an eye out for Wally when he caught his Pokemon. Why don't you visit us in Verdant Turf sometime? I'm sure Wally would enjoy it.
There we go. I really like that. I think that's quite a sweet moment. But then Scott comes up and he's just like,
I was watching that match. You're friends with that boy Wally, ain't you? But you didn't hold anything back and you beat him impressively. Yeah, that's what real Pokemon battle is all about. I idolize trainers like that. Yo, I'll be cheering for you, fam, and now I've got to walk away, you know what I mean?
But yeah, like I was saying, obviously you guys know about the crash well, not the crash. Why did I even think about the crash? Oh, I'll tell you why I thought about the crash. I thought about the crash because I remember back when Game Boy Luke did a video after he had a car crash, and he did it in the same style as this. He did an episode of his series at the time, and this is a Rayquaza. Oh my god! Okay. But yeah, he did an episode of... Why did I use Conversion 2? I don't know. And he got the boosts from it. This could legitimately be the end of the Nuzlocke right here. Oh crap. But he did an episode in the same sort of style as this one. He knew exactly what he was doing. He'd had a crash beforehand in his car, and it left him like really quite shaken up by it, and everyone was sending him lovely messages on Twitter. So I thought, like, I don't know, maybe I'll do an episode in the same sort of style and recover. That is actually going to be not that useful now that I think about it, because I can just use potions. Recover's not that useful in a Nuzlocke, because it wastes up a valuable turn. You can just use a full restore, which is better. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking about that episode, but obviously you guys know about what happened to me in regards to the station, like waiting for my train the other week. You know about all of that. You know about what happened to me while I was waiting for my train. Like, obviously I was like kind of harassed and beaten up a little bit by these lads on the station, and yeah, that was really quite shaky, but that kind of sparked something for me. That just sparked a series of unfortunate events that really just made me feel quite crappy like I am right now, because, well, basically a few like days after that, I found out that I was going to have to pay £340 to my landlord next year in uni, because he's like demanding that we all pay that much, even though he told us that we weren't supposed to pay that much and all of that jazz and the taz. But I don't know. We pretty much have to pay it, otherwise we won't let us have our rooms, and that's an unexpected expenditure. And obviously, as you guys know, I started work recently as well. I actually started working for a company called Hillfield Farm, where I'm a waiter sort of character, and it's been actually quite good. I'm getting on with my work colleagues, and it's really useful and it's really helpful, and I'm getting a lot of money from it. So I was able to raise up that £340, so that's not a problem at all. But the problem comes when a few days ago, on, I think it was the 18th, I want to say the 18th or the 19th, no, it was the 17th, sorry. On the 17th, I lost my wallet, and that had everything, every bit of form of ID or like important card I had in it. It was all there, and that included my bank card, my ID, my 16 to 25 rail card. All of that stuff was in there, and that also meant that I was in a really bad situation because I didn't have any way of getting any money out, any way of getting any kind of, you know, security in myself, because I didn't have my ID, so I couldn't go out and have a drink if I wanted to. I can't purchase alcohol, I can't do things that require to be 18 plus. I can't do those at the moment because I don't have ID. So I'm kind of just stuck doing normal things. And then the day after, I dropped my phone in the toilet. So it's an iPhone, it's completely gone. I'm now having to use a Samsung brick. Remember those old phones that you could see them from a mile away? They were that big. It's like one of those. I'm having to use that because I have no other way of getting another phone without tying myself into another contract, and I can't afford to do that yet. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to wait and pay £100 next week in order to get a new iPhone on my insurance. So that's a problem because I now don't have any way of checking a lot of stuff. I don't have any way of keeping in contact with people that well because I lost all my contacts as well. And a lot of people, I can't let them know that I've lost their number because they're either not on Facebook, or as you'll come on the next piece of bad luck that comes my way that I'm going to tell you about in a second. Basically, I'm just going to get straight to it. Me and my girlfriend have been having problems for a long while, like 2 or 3 weeks. She told me that she wasn't feeling the same way about me as she used to, and me being the sentimental, softy, hopeless romantic type that I am, I decided that, right, I need to go and see her. I need to go and see if it was actually over or if it was just like because we hadn't seen each other in a while. So I bought a ticket to Blackpool, and yesterday I went up to visit her. I went to Blackpool to go and see her, and I got there, and it was alright for the first few hours, but then it was just really weird, and everything just started getting all... I just realised at that moment that we needed to have a conversation, and once we did, I had a feeling I knew what the answer was going to be, so we had a talk, and she pretty much told me that she didn't really want to be with me anymore, and that she'd lost feelings for me. So at like 7 o'clock at night, I had to go and get a train from Blackpool, spending even more money than it cost to get up here, spending more money to go home, and yeah. So in the space of like 2-3 weeks, my life has gone from being absolutely fantastic with a girl that I absolutely love to pieces, and I still do. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not, because I am still in love with her right now, but I know that I've got to get over her. And in the space of 2.5 weeks, I've gone from being absolutely happy with my life and completely satisfied with what's going on to absolutely kind of depressed, kind of really low, and it's been really tough. So that's my excuse. It's not really an excuse in a sense, but like I've always said on this channel, my life comes first. I love making videos for you guys, I really do, and I really appreciate that people watch them, because I'm closing in on 500 subscribers now. I'm on 491 as the time of recording this, and that's absolutely fantastic. I did not expect ever to be anywhere near that mark. But like I've always said, My life comes first, and if I need to take time out from recording videos, I will do that, and I will not feel bad about it. I mean, YouTube, for me, it would be my ideal job for now, but it's not what I want to do in the long run. So, I mean, I'd love to do it right now. I love making videos. I love singing song covers. I love just interacting with people, playing Pokemon, all of this. I love it to absolute pieces, but I realise that it's not realistic for me to chase down a career in this field. It's not realistic for me, so I've had to go out and get a job, and that has meant that I haven't had time to record. And then as soon as I realised that I would be able to get time to record, everything just goes from bad to worse, and it's just completely came out of nowhere, to be honest. So yeah, it's been a very, very, very tough few weeks for me, but I don't know, I just felt like I owed you guys an explanation before I did anything else with this. I felt like I wanted to do it in this style because it's a lot more casual. It's a lot more casual, it's a lot more interactive, because you guys are still watching my videos, and you're still... I don't know, I still remember... I don't know, I still have the same feeling I did when I started making YouTube, when I make these videos, especially when I'm doing this series, but I still feel the same way about it, if you know what I mean. It's still the same feeling. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's my excuse. Sorry if I'm repeating myself now, like this repeat ball. Oh my god, but yeah, like I said, it's just one of those things, isn't it? There's nothing I can really do about it right now. I'm just gonna have to carry on, and I've actually came up with a new little fitness regime, guys. I've actually decided that in order to get fit, I'm gonna play some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and in theory that sounds terrible, but every 5 floors of a dungeon that I complete, I have to do 10 push-ups. That's my thing. So if I'm doing something like, for example, if I'm doing Sky Stairway, which was the one I was doing today, if I do that, then it's a 50-floor dungeon. You think every 5 floors I'm doing 10 push-ups, that's going to be like 10 times 5, that's going to be 50 push-ups, isn't it? 50 push-ups each time I do something like that. And then I've got an extra where if I have to fight a boss, and if I beat a boss, I have to then do an extra 20 on top of that. So it's quite funny, I got to Rayquaza today at the top of Sky Stairway, and I lost to him. So I've done all 50 push-ups. I've spent like such a long time doing all that, and then I lost to the boss anyway. So I was like, what? I was so annoyed. I was genuinely throwing stuff around, but yeah. Anyway, let's get back on topic to this series. I just realised that we need to get a bicycle, so we're going to run in here. We're going to grab one off of Rydell the Cycle Man, and yeah.
Me? You may call me Rydell.
I'm the owner of this cycle shop. Your running shoes, they're awfully filthy. Did you come from far away? You were saying that you came all this way from Littleroot? My goodness, that's ridiculously far. If you had one of my bikes, you could go anywhere easily while feeling the gentle caress of the wind. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bike. Oh, wait a second, I forgot to tell you that there are 2 kinds of bikes. They are the Mach Bike and the Acro Bike. The Mach Bike is for cyclists who want to feel the wind with their bodies, and an Acro Bike is for those who prefer technical rides. I'm a real sweetheart, so you can have whichever one you like. Which one will you choose? I think we go with the Mach Bike because we're going to need speed, because, as Jacksepticeye says, speed is key. I'm not going to do it in his voice because I just don't want to do it, but oh my lord. Let's get the Mach Bike, and let's do this shizzle. We're probably going to, you know, select that and all. If you get the urge to switch bikes, just come see me. Oh man. I actually love doing generic cycle people, like sales people in Pokemon games, because that means that I get to practice out my accents. I love doing my American accent. I think that I genuinely think it's okay right now. I think it's a decent accent, but it could be better. Anyway, let's actually see if we can take on this gym. Oh my god. See, now that it feels weird now because I've finished everything that I had to say. I finished that part of the thing, and I finished what I had to say, but now I feel like I have nothing left to say, if you know what I mean. It feels quite hard to do an intro around this now. Like, it feels quite hard to do an episode right now. It's really funny. But yeah, we're gonna We're going to see if we can take on the mother fudger that is Watson. And we're going to try and gain a little bit of HP back in the process. Because we're going to growl. And we're going to lower his attack stats so he starts to... Oh god, he's critical. He's going to try and crit me. Nope, we're just going to take him out. Nope, 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 nope. Not messing with you. Not messing with you. Nope, just raise a leaf. Goodbye. Sorted. And a Gyarados. Do we have any electric types here? Do we? No, we don't. See, it's legitimately been a long time since... Oh my god, that did absolutely loads. Growl. Right. Right, said Fred. Okay. Let's use a soda pop. There we go, sorted. We ain't in no problems no more. That Thresh ain't doing nothing to me, boy. What you saying? I don't even know what is going on with my accents right now. I feel so weird just doing this, but hey ho. My electric soul, it'll shatter your dreams whole. Oh yeah! Whoa! I don't even know what the hell he just said, but hey ho. Oh my days, yeah. Oh, he's got a guitar. Speaking of guitars, I've actually started playing mine again. I've learnt about 7 chords so far. Turns out that one of the chords that I was playing, because I was actually like, because, oh my god, I just used Supersonic on a Latias. What's going on with me today? But yeah, I'd been using one chord to play, well, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. I'd been using one chord to play that. And, turns out that one of the chords that I had been playing for that was actually a different chord. Like, I found that interesting because I hadn't learned to play the guitar when I learned to play that song. I just knew where to put my fingers on the strings at what times, so I didn't know it was a chord. Turns out I was playing E minor the whole time, so that's like completely changed everything about my skill set. So it turns out that I had been playing a chord after. Oh my god, what have I done? No! Oh my god! Okay. So, like I said, I'd been playing a chord all along, and I find that really... Oh my god, don't do this to me! Oh my god, nope, you're getting confused. I don't care. But yeah, it turns out I'd been playing a chord all along, and that was interesting to me. So yeah. But like I said, it's been a really rough week for me, so I'm sorry if this commentary isn't the greatest. I'm trying to keep myself upbeat for this video, but it's honestly quite difficult, so... I hope you just appreciate that I'm trying to make effort, if you know what I mean. So, well. I mean, I'm feeling like I can... I feel like if I can get myself feeling good about myself physically, then I'll start feeling good about myself mentally, if that makes any sense at all. If that makes any sense at all, then I honestly hope it does, but I don't know. Like, that's why I've started doing that like exercise game with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so that I actually have a reason to exercise and make myself feel a bit better about who I am. But it's honestly quite difficult, so like I don't know. I just hope that it actually makes me feel a bit better about myself. And I've also been listening to a lot of K391, because there was a song a while ago that I heard during one of Hoodlum Scrafty's Let's Plays. It was I think it was Dollar Dancing. I don't know how to pronounce it. Dollar Dancing. I don't know, but it was a song by K391 that I absolutely loved, and I've just been listening to that non-stop today because, yeah, I just love it. So that's really helping me out, and I'm feeling like I can get there. And I go back to uni, and I believe it's just over a month, like a month and 7 days. So I feel like when I get back to uni, everything's gonna... Oh my... What? No! No! This is what happens when I don't pay attention to the game. I lose Pokemon. No! Oh my god, no, Betty. Oh no, Betty, no. Betty! Oh no. No, we need to get... No, get out of my face. I don't care. Just... Oh my god. Oh, we need to get ourselves to the Pokemon Center quick. Oh my god, no, Betty. No, Betty, no, Betty, no. You've been with us for so long. Oh, no. I want Betty to live, please. Oh, look at all these Pokemon that have died that are awesome. Damn it, Betty. Damn it, Snubble. Why do you have to have Bite? That's 2 Pokemon gone into... Oh my god. Damn it. Let's just go and heal. Let's go and kill this gym leader, because this is a grudge. This is vengeance now. This is vengeance, Watson. I'm sorry, but you need to go down for my pride and to avenge Betty, so let's do this.
I've given up on my plans to convert this city I have, and so I put my time into making door traps in my gym. Oh, now what are you doing here? What's that? You say you've gotten past all my rigged doors? Now that is amusing. Then I, Watson, the leader of Marvel Gym, shall electrify you.
Oh my god. I love doing accents. I love doing drama. I love voice acting. I just love it all. Oh my god, a Steelix. Liliana! Oh, they've kept the sprite the same. Oh, in Moemon I had a Steelix called Liliana, because it looked like Liliana from Campione, one of my favourite animes. So that is really that is so cool to see. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't have a ground move, and if this Ember doesn't kill, I think I'm going to switch out just to preserve Smashing, because Smashing was our starter. Oh my god, my guitar's right next to me and I nearly knocked it over. God damn it. But yeah, I'm going to switch into Dave now because I'm not going to let Smashing die to something like this. We cannot let that happen at all. So, you're going to use Rock Throw on me. That's perfectly fine. And we're just going to Aurora Beam and hopefully take this Steelix out with like a few more. If you want to just, you know, fall down and die for me, thank you, Steelix. And Smashing's level 21. And 420 is now 420 because I don't know why I said 420. Why did I say 420? It's because it gained 420 EXP. I don't know. 420 Blaze it, fam. Speaking of 420 Blazer, I think I should probably switch out on this Shroomish into my Blunt. Get my Blunt out on 420. Yeah, okay. I don't even know. I don't even know why I make jokes like that, to be honest, because I'm trying to keep this channel PG, and I can't keep it PG if I'm talking about 420 and Blunts. I'm in a very awkward stage, because I want the channel to be PG, but I also want to make jokes like that. It's really weird. I don't know what I'm doing with my channel. Oh my god, a Beedrill. I am not staying in on this thing. We're going to go into Donald, because Donald's pretty much the glue. Donald is like Porygon 2 in the actual Pokemon metagame in this. Like, if you don't know who to go into, you go into Porygon 2, and you hit something super effectively, or you toxic something, or you take a hit, and you're fine. You will be fine. You are not in trouble. You are okay with life if you have a Porygon 2 in your team. So that's pretty much the way it is. Oh my god, a Salamence is his ace. Okay, this might be more tricky than I thought. We're going to go for Flash. It's going to headbutt us. That is a considerable amount, but what we're going to do, we're going to flash it a load of times, because it's his last Pokemon. For all we need to do is get that accuracy lowered enough to really... I think we're gonna heal up now. We're gonna use a Soda Pop right now. I'm gonna use a Soda Pop right now. And yeah, we're gonna keep going for Flash. We're gonna get this thing lowered. Oh my god, that is why I'm going for Flash. I do not want to be taking critical hits like that. And there we go. It's gonna start missing from... It better start missing soon, otherwise I'm gonna be angry. There we go, thank you. Alright, I'm not gonna use another Soda Pop because I think I can survive a hit. So I'm gonna go for a Conversion 2. And we're gonna turn ourselves into nothing, apparently. Oh well. We're just gonna go for Psybeams now. Get a critical hit ourselves. And we're just gonna Psybeam until we take this thing out. So let's do this. Alright. Hopefully we had a confusion at some point, because yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright. Now fellas. Yeah, oh my god. Freaking Outcast. And you have a Super Potion. Damn it, Bob, you're making this awkward. But we did get that confusion, which is great. Now it's going to go for a headbutt and miss. I feel like I want to switch into Dave. Or Smashing. Yeah, I think we'll go into Smashing, because Smashing can hit it with Rock Throw, which is super effective. So we'll do that now. It's going to go for Bite, which does way too much, considering we're, like, supposed to be fairly defensive at least. I think a critical hit's going to take us out, guys, so... I don't know. I kind of want to go into Donald again and just finish it off with Donald, to be honest. So, let's just do that. Let's just go for some Psybeams until we win. Because, yeah, Salamence. See, Flash actually came in quite handy here. I wouldn't have been able to take all of these hits otherwise. I wouldn't have been able to take all these hits, and I probably would have lost a couple of Pokemon here. We lost one, I understand, but we didn't lose two. And that is the fine line between winning and losing, I guess. I don't know. See, if we'd have lost, like, Donald here to a crit headbutt or something, then we would have been screwed. But we have defeated Champion Bob. Wahaha! Fine, I lost. You ended up giving me a thrill. Take this badge. Yes, I will. Onesie, receive the Dynamo badge. Hell yes. Just what I needed for my tough week. We get a badge for my tough week. That's like saying, hey, you've had a crappy week. Have a badge. It will make it all better. Speaking of which, I do actually have a badge. I should probably start wearing that to work. Oh well. With the Dynamo badge, Pokemon can use Rock Smash out of battle, and it will make your Pokemon a bit faster too. You should take this too. Should I now? Should I indeed? Should I really? That TM there contains Endure. You can count on it. Can I though? Can I really? I don't think I can. But we got the creepy old guy's number. And it's time to end this episode. This has been a tough one to honestly record because of the subject matter and the material, so I honestly do apologize for having to do all this in a video, but sometimes you just don't want to sit there talking to a camera. I wanted to do something light-hearted as well. I just thought it would be, I don't know, I see all you guys as honestly my friends. That is incredibly corny and cheesy, but I genuinely do. I started making videos because I wanted to be able to look back in a few years' time and see where I am then and where I've come from. And I feel like this sort of style of video is very important for me on an emotional level. So, yeah, I feel like I'm sharing this with my friends and a part of you guys, and yeah. But honestly, if you have watched this all the way through, then thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm not just saying that because it's like a routine. I genuinely mean it. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that I see you in the next episode of whatever I make, no matter how long it takes. There is something coming. If you stay loyal, I'll stay loyal too. Love you guys. Bye-bye.